Good morning. This is Tom Osa from Rockland News. While WRCR is simulcasting WABC 770 material, I will be providing you the news, traffic, and weather each morning during the week. Let's get started with some of the standard stuff, such as the weather. First of all, Tuesday through Saturday, it's going to be rainy. 70 degrees today, high of 61 tomorrow, Thursday 71 degrees, Friday 76, and Saturday 75. We're going to see a return to partially cloudy and sunny on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of this week. Turning to some of the local happenings around town, Clarkstown is celebrating Albertus Magnus High School girls basketball team. They clinched the 2025 New York State Championship. Supervisor George Holman's team joins the celebration, honoring the players and coaches for their hard work and dedication. Way to go, Falcons! Mini golf season tees off at Germans Park. Germans Park Mini Golf opens on May 24th. Family passes, seasonal deals, and coupon books are available for Rockland residents. Hours vary by season. Check the park's office for details. County Executive Ed Day saluted Rockland's law enforcement during National Police Week, running now through May 17th. A former police commander himself, Day encourages residents to honor the bravery and sacrifice of those who protect our communities every day. Clarkstown saluted its bravest as New City Fire Engine Company Number 1 held its 58th annual awards dinner. Ex-Chief John Powell, Ex-Chief John Powell, yeah, this isn't going to be perfect. I'll try. Ex-Chief John Powell Zix, I'm butchering that, I apologize, was celebrated alongside the department's dedicated volunteers. Thank you to all who serve and protect, and I'll be expecting a phone call from New City Fire Engine Company later on to make a correction. Big honors for Lake DeForest. Veolia's Lake DeForest Reservoir, a crucial water source since 1956, is now an official American landmark, recognized for its role in safe, sustainable water systems. New signs were unveiled at Freedom Causeway to celebrate this milestone. And Superintendent of Clarkstown, Matt Veronesi, gave a standing ovation to the stars of this year's senior showcase at Clarkstown South High School. And the superintendent for that high school was the one that gave that standing ovation. The long-standing tradition inspired by the late councilman John Maloney wowed audiences with music, dance, and plenty of spirit. And there's something for everyone, from the senior social and dance night on May 16th to the family camp out at Congers Lake May 31st, plus the ever popular walk to the Beat of Life kicking off on May 27th. Clarkstown residents, mark your calendars, and you can learn more about all of these events at clarkstown.org. Are you looking for a summer gig? Clarkstown Parks and Rec is hiring. You can check out their job fair on May 29th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Street Community Center in New City. Come learn about positions that make Clarkstown's parks and programs shine. It's turtle season in Blauvelt. Nesting mothers are crossing Western Highway. Please slow down between the road, Theus Road, and O'Sullivan's Tree Service. Hello, O'Sullivan's Tree Service. And keep our local wildlife safe on the roads. Turning to New York State related business, our Representative Senator Bill Weber is calling out Albany's over a month late state budget, saying that it fails to fix New York's affordability crisis or criminal justice loopholes. Weber and fellow Republicans are vowing to keep fighting for safer streets and lower taxes. Senator Weber also recently joined fellow Catholics in celebrating the election of Pope Leo XIV, the first American pope in history. Weber says it's a proud moment for America and for the Catholic faith, and for people of hope around the globe. And there's a meme that's circulating, and hopefully it's a lighthearted one since it's our first American pope. It's a picture of the new Pope Leo, and above it it says, "It's called soccer now." In Haverstraw, the legacy of Solomon Northrop lives on. A new statue honors the New Yorker kidnapped into slavery in 1841. Organizer Virginia Norfleet, Senator Weber's 2025 Woman of Distinction, will be honored next week at the state capitol. And the Suffern Carnival is back. Get ready for rides, games, and music. The Village of Suffern Carnival returns May 29th to June 1st at the Suffern Ball Fields, and wristbands for unlimited rides are just $30 per night. Mayor Curley invites everyone to join the fun. Suffern strong, Suffern first is the motto. Stony Point's next town board meeting is happening today, Tuesday, May 13th at 7 p.m. at the Senior and Community Center at Patriot Hills. Residents can check the agenda at townofstonypoint.org. And we have a variety of guests coming up on Rockland News today on the regular podcast. I'm just going to read off a few of them to you. First of all, at approximately 8:30 in the morning, we'll have Julia Kushner, who is running the Small Business Tuesday group over at the Stony Point Pancake Factory. And we'll have a live interview with her and several of the other guests talking about a variety of issues, one being the current state of the real estate market, but also general sentiments on how business is going in Rockland County. There's a number of people that show up on a weekly basis over there, and I'm bringing my microphone over there, and we'll probably do a live stream or at least a podcast, so stay tuned for that. We'll also have Greg Pereira, one of the owners of 202 Cannabis, which recently celebrated its new grand opening. The cannabis dispensary is located in Garnerville, right on Route 202. It's in the old TD Bank building, and it is actually the first drive-through dispensary. But of course, bring the stuff home before you open it up. If you do decide that you want to order and you want to do the drive-through, you can basically go to the website, and 202 Cannabis, you can do a Google search for it, and you can order your materials 15 minutes in advance. But we will have an interview with Greg Pereira today, and I hope it's an interesting one. Magda Truhan, long-standing advocate for Village of Haverstraw, as well as one of the official original organizers for the Haverstraw Eats and Beats, formerly called the Food Crawl, that's happened every year for the last 10 years in the Village of Haverstraw. She's going to be on the show today, and she's going to be talking about a survey that she's trying to put out, and we're going to help to circulate it, on rebranding the village. New signage, new look, new feel. Obviously, the DRI grant for $10 million, part of it is rebranding the Village of Haverstraw, but we want to get your feedback on what looks good, what feels good, what is ultimately going to bring in the best possible vibe in the Village of Haverstraw. And finally, we'll have John Sandak from Outsource My IT, who's going to be talking about the changing landscape of cybersecurity, not just in Rockland County, but across the United States and the world. So we'll have those guests and more on today's edition of Rockland News. I highly encourage you to be passing this along, whether you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or on YouTube or on Spotify. Most certainly pass this along to your friends. While WABC Radio is reorganizing WRCR, and it is likely that they're going to bring back local programming, and as a disclaimer, they're also set up for emergency broadcasting, which Rockland News is not, nor has any intent of being involved in that space. Too much work. We will be broadcasting live every morning, pretty much, from Monday through Friday. So spread the word, let people know. We are inviting guests on the show. If you're interested in being a guest, if you're interested in being a guest live stream podcaster, most certainly send a message to us. You could go to rocklandnews.com/alert. Just fill out the information, click on the podcast option, and that'll get over to our team. And, you send over a sample. If you sound like me, we're not going to let you in because, we have to raise the bar, not lower it. And finally, for all the news that matters to you most, by all means, please feel free to check out all of the other publications that are out there. But if you really want it first, if you want it accurate, and if you don't want it skewed to the left or the right, head over to rocklandnews.com, and we post approximately 20 to 30 stories per week on a variety of matters that are relevant to you in Rockland County. And this podcast is posted regularly over at Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. My name is Tom Osa. Thank you for joining us today on this live stream. Yesterday we did 3 hours. I'm a little exhausted, but we got it done. We had to plant the flag in the ground and say, Rebels. And we're going to be doing this. And, we wish WRCR well. And if the landscape changes, that's fine. But we will be doing this for the foreseeable future. So have a great rest of the day. Bring your umbrellas. It's going to rain. And tune in to some of the upcoming podcasts on Rockland News. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.